This is He Knows His Sport, bringing you that heat and that fire. This is the stuff that I'm talking about. You see, Saturday, I just left this man punch drunk and drunk at the same time. I'm going to say that again. I left this man punch drunk and drunk at the same time because now he's backtracking again and back dancing at the highest levels. Come on now. Now this is what we're talking about. Errol Spence's chin has not been tested. Really, dude? Really? Are you that serious? So when I brought up Emmanuel Lartey in our Saturday debate, why didn't you fail to mention that? Why did you fail to mention that? So Emmanuel Lartey did not test Errol Spence's chin. I'm just saying. I had to pause for a second. Because I want to see how stupid you sound when you mention Errol Spence's chin has not been tested. I had to pause for a second. Emmanuel Lartey. That's the clearest example. That's the guy that gave Errol Spence the most trouble we've seen Errol Spence have in any fights. Errol Spence did not fall. That guy was bigger and stronger than Mikey Garcia. He was a big welterweight. You notice when I brought up that point, you danced around it. And then you want to talk about Kell Brook. Are you serious? That's one of the examples I used to Ether and Murky on Saturday. Kell Brook is one of the biggest, if not the biggest welterweights at that time. That's why he's at 154 pounds, because he can't make 147 no more, you dodo head. Kell Brook was clearly winning the rounds in the first 6 to 7 rounds of the fight. He was ahead on the scorecard. He was hitting Errol Spence with shots. He was hurting Errol Spence. But Errol Spence did not fall. That whole fight, Errol Spence's chin was tested multiple times. Because when you come forward, you're going to get wet a little bit. That's just the truth of the fact of the matter. Like I said on Saturday, there's no such thing as a matrix. You can't come forward and then moving your head at the same time. That makes no sense. Unless you're not human. Unless this is that movie I, Robot or something like that. That Will Smith movie. Unless you're Keanu Reeves. I don't know no one that's coming forward that's not going to get wet a little bit. Errol Spence's chin got tested that whole freaking fight. The Lamont Peterson fight. I know a lot of people want to sit here and say Lamont Peterson don't got no crack. Lamont Peterson cracked Floyd Mayweather's ribs in sparring. The man is known to hit hard. At the end of his fight against Amir Khan said, man, he has respectable power. Danny Garcia said the same thing too. Their fight was close. I had Lamont Peterson winning that fight. And Danny Garcia is one of the strongest hitters in the welterweight division. But at that time, it was 140 pounds when they met. And Danny Garcia said the same thing. Lamont Peterson has crack. So what the fuck are you talking about? Errol Spence's chin ain't been tested. I want you to do a video to talk about Mikey Garcia's chin. Because his chin definitely ain't been tested. We've never seen Mikey Garcia get hit on the chin to see what his response would be. We've seen this from Errol Spence. We've seen this multiple times. We've seen this in droves. The question is, what would happen if Mikey Garcia got hit on the chin? You dodo head. Like Errol Spence told him in the last press conference. He's sick and tired of talking. What'd he say? What'd he say? He said, look, man, I'm going to spark you. You from Texas. You should be telling me when a man looks at another guy in the face, dead to his face, De Soto that is, and look at the guy and tells him, look, man, if I catch you on the chin, I'm going to spark you. You should know exactly what that means. I think that is a universal term that anyone can understand. Mikey Garcia got shook. You know why? Because Mikey Garcia wasn't hearing that Errol Spence saying, man, I respect him. He got skills. He's daring to be great. Once Mikey Garcia got slide to the damn mouth, Errol Spence switched it up. He was like, look, man, y'all the ones talking all that trash. He said, keep that same energy that y'all been having this whole time. I saw y'all on Ellie Setback. I saw y'all on all those newses. running your mouth, talking, saying this, saying that. Keep that same energy fight night. That's all Errol Spence is trying to say. Keep that same energy. He's done talking, man. He's ready to have Mikey Garcia put out on a stretcher and piss in blood. Dude, I know I whooped your ass in that debate, but you got to be able to still have some kind of sense when you're talking. Because now you're saying all kinds of stuff and you're just making it sound like it's credible out your ass. Then you're going to mention his sparring with Jermell Charlo. Are you kidding me? Jermell Charlo is athletic, man. He's a very skillful fighter. It's his emotions that get the best of him. I'm going to say it again. It's his emotions that get the best of him. How you think Derrick James got Trainer of the Year of 2017? Jermell Charlo has some of his best fights under who? Derrick James as his trainer. So what the fuck are you talking about? When him and Errol Spence started sparring each other, Jermell Charlo had his best knockouts. Eric Lubison, he ain't no pushover. This is stuff I'm talking about, man. Jermell Charlo has beat some credible dudes under him being under Derrick James. The only thing I agree with you on is Ronnie Shields. He should have left Ronnie Shields' ass. But when he got with Derrick James, he got significantly better. The problem with the Charlos is they're emotional and what they do in between fights. Because they are alleged doing, I'm going to say that again, they are alleged doing, that's just the truth. They're not disciplined. And I don't care what level of training you are, whether you're legendary or not. If fighters have bad habits outside of the ring, it's going to translate into the ring. The great Andre Ward said that. When you go in championship rounds, 7 rounds or better or higher, it shows the type of lifestyle you live outside of the ring. And you can't expect Derrick James. You can't put that fault on Derrick James just having Jermell Charlo for a few fights for him to turn those lifestyle habits, those bad lifestyle habits around. It's clear that when those twins are together with each other, they be having all kinds of issues, strip club issues and all kinds of issues where they're losing money and doing all kinds of foolery. When have you heard Errol Spence doing that kind of stuff? This is why I try to tell people, no two fighters are alike mentally and physically and in personality. And that's the truth. Come March 16, man, Mikey Garcia's chin is going to get fucking tested. And like Errol Spence said, once he catches his ass, it don't matter what snack program you do. It don't matter, what type of training you have. Nothing can make your chin stronger. So we know the saying. Come March 16, Errol Spence is going to what? Man down. Strap season. Flatline. Hulk. Smash. Mikey Garcia. And there are no two ways around that bad boy. Via what? 5th round TKO stoppage. I'm even more convinced. Because now Errol Spence told his ass, I'm about to spark you. And book that motherfucker. Mikey Garcia don't even know what world he got himself into. And like Errol Spence told his ass, you should have listened to Robert Garcia and you should listen to Big G. Because Errol Spence told him, I listen to everything. All you've been doing is this. Come March 16th, Earl's about to do that. I'm telling y'all, man. This motherfucker's getting put out on a stretcher, and he's going to be pissing blood via the what? The levying onslaught of tactical aggression, technical puncher placement, and body snatching work. This is He Knows His Sport. Checking out.